Hi, I'm Ian, otherwise known as Mr Cookfulness, which might come out backwards on there, I'm not sure, but I am Mr Cookfulness. I am very lucky to be able to have cooking sessions on the Footsteps Festival. I've had 6 sessions so far and they've been absolutely brilliant. So I suffer with fibromyalgia and arthritis, anxiety and depression, and for many years it struck me down to the floor and below. And after a long path, it was cooking that helped me get back a little bit of self-respect, a bit of pride. Hasn't changed my, how much pain I'm in, but it's helped me hugely with my ability to live with it, and also to be part of my sort of family again. I've got a role back. I wrote this book, Cookfulness, which has probably come out backwards as well, which is about helping people who are in pain, physical, mental, whatever, to get into the kitchen, to give you a chance to actually have a go at cooking. So I've thrown all the rules out, all the usual rule books, and come up with ways that work and hints and tips. No matter how bad you're feeling, there's something you can make, and that just gives you such a sense of pride. But believe it or not, I'm not here today to talk about cookfulness. I know there are other things going on in the world other than cookfulness. It's hard to believe, but there are. So I'm going to talk about the festival. And the festival, firstly, I'm incredibly proud to be a part of. I'm incredibly proud to have been asked to do sessions for, and I'm delighted to have been asked to come back and do some more. So I will be doing some more cooking sessions coming up soon. I try and do 3 dishes at a time, and they're always pretty much on a Friday every other week. But the festival is unique in the sense that, one, it's trying to be free to everybody to come along and see things. It's virtual. Obviously a lot of things have been virtual, but this basically is a full-on virtual festival, and it's hosted and cared for and written and managed by a mixture of clinicians, so specialists in all kinds of areas, but importantly also people who are fellow sufferers. So there are people who are on all different levels of their journey in pain, from the beginning through to the end, through to all kinds of stuff. And that mixture makes this festival unique. It's on for the whole year, fingers crossed, it'll be on for longer. And the Footsteps Festival offers so many things for people. So who'd have thought cooking could be part of a therapy? Well, it is. It's not the therapy, but it's part of my therapy. It's a real huge part of my therapy. But I know cooking's not the therapy for everybody. So there's so many things on the site. There is coffee mornings on a Monday morning. You can go along and just have a chat and hear and talk to people who are sharing the same, and you'd be amazed how many people are sharing the same problems, and that gives you such a sense of unity, such a sense of community, to think, wow, I'm not alone in this. You can dip in and out, you don't have to go, you don't have to speak, you can just go and listen and whatever, but it's brilliant. There are cooking by me, there's baking, the baking nan, what a coup to get her, she's brilliant. There's singing, there is origami, there's knitting, there's entangling, there's you name it, there's things, and there's more and more being added every single month. And it just means you can go and look and think, oh, I wonder if I could do that, maybe I could have a try, or no, that's not for me. But it doesn't matter because you can dip in, dip out. And the best thing is that every session that's on there, they're all recorded and put on to the site so you can go and have a look. So all my cooking sessions, the baking nana sessions, all of them, you can go along, and because they're as much free as possible, you can just go and look whenever you want. There's also seminars, there are sessions with guest speakers, so people who are from charities, so from fibromyalgia charity, from pain specialists through to people who are sufferers, people who've done things, people who are trying things. There's so many things happening. And if you can go on the Footsteps Festival, there's a website, it's on Facebook, it's on Twitter, it's on everywhere at Festival Pain, and it's under Living Well with Pain website. Please, if you are suffering, or you know someone who's suffering, or you care for someone, give it a try. And just take your time with it, because it is phenomenal. It is the most amazing festival. if I'd had the access to this when I was at my absolute worst, it would have been incredible, because it just gives you that little sense of, ooh, let me have a look, and could I do that? Well, maybe I can try. You can try in your own time, but it gives you a community. It opens up doors that you probably didn't even think were there. You can feedback and say, what about doing this? Always open to everything. So for me, the festival is extraordinary, run by extraordinary people, for extraordinary people, to hopefully improve on their extraordinary lives. Please go and have a look if you can. We're trying also to raise some money so that we can keep all of the events free as possible. So anyone who's able to do any donations would be hugely gratefully received, but obviously we know that's difficult, particularly in these times. But this resource is so huge and so important. Please spread the word. Please get out as many people as you can and say, have you heard about this? The more people are aware of it, the more we can do, the more things that can be done, and the more amazing people that are behind this can make amazing things happen. So, Footsteps Festival, the best thing, I promise you. So thank you, Footsteps, for asking me to be involved with my cooking sessions, and thank you, Footsteps, for everything you're doing. And fingers crossed we'll see you, and I mean you, at some of the sessions soon. Thanks.